That's a real wow. Like I was just thinking about posting the message that we are going live. Before I could do that, your guys are already here.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, couple. What's going on?
बहुत अच्छा चल रहा है, sir. Very nice, very nice. This course is really helping me tremendously.
Mhm.
I'm very happy that I came across this course and I joined this because it seems, I think I have a strong feeling now that the positive changes I am seeing are are not just momentarily. They're probably very deep and they'll probably remain with me. That's that's my only thing now. My that these things don't fly away.
So what makes you think that probably? Why are you saying probably?
Because I have lived with my old self for so long, more than 45, 50 years, right?
Is
So
it?
यस, एक आदमी अपने साथ अपनी अपनी कमियों के साथ इतना समय जीता है, उसको लगता है यार ये वापिस ही ना आ जाए कहीं। 2-3 महीने में ऐसा लगता है कि 2-3 महीने ही हुए अभी तो सब अच्छा अच्छा लग रहा है, कहीं दोबारा वही ना ड्रामा शुरू हो जाए।
Good.
But I have a feeling
Chances come.
it's a deep now.
Yeah. Chances come. You see, what is happening that you are discovering yourself. You're discovering the relationship that you share with yourself. And nobody wants to share a bad relationship with anybody. As simple as that.
I think so.
So the moment you discover it, life changes. Transformation happens in a moment, like it's just water boiling, cut, and it becomes steam.
Yes. True, true, true. Very rightly pointed out. That's true.
Water cooling, katak, it becomes ice.
Yes.
That's what transformation is all about. The point is you need to wait till that moment. That is very important.
Keep boiling till that moment.
Keep boiling till that, or keep freezing till that moment.
Yes.
Absolutely. Cool. How was your last 23 hours?
Very nice last 23 hours. I am very much more and more focused, becoming better and better in managing my own energy, my own attention, and that's where I'm focusing on to remain focused. Don't let energy slip away from my hands. And so one area I have to do better is time management, and it's coming. It's on the process now.
Attention management. We'll cover that time thing tonight.
Yes. Attention management, I am better now. I'm not putting my attention in anything unwanted. Things that are not concerned to me, I don't need to put any attention,
Absolutely.
right?
That's fundamentally what time management is also all about.
Yes. Yeah, it's very similar. I just have to be more logistically. The logistical part of the time management is where I have to put some effort.
Absolutely.
It's going to happen soon. I can see that.
We'll cover that in detail tonight. So you are at the right place at the right time with the right thoughts,
Thank you,
right
Pinaki sir.
emotions, and right actions. How
Yes.
was it for you, Ankita? कैसे रहा आज सारा दिन?
Good
Ankita,
evening,
we have
sir.
waited for you. Yeah, good evening. You posted a message. I didn't reply to it. What happened after that?
I went to sleep.
You did the right thing.
Sir,
With
then I got up morning. I I opened that document, 5 Cs, and you don't know what happened after that. I really want to be thankful for that. So, I just didn't read the document as it was mentioned that you have to read it multiple times and speak up, not just reading by eyes, but speak up. That made me, I, so after that, I decided that I'm going to follow be aware of the 5 Cs, that is comparison, condemning, complaining, criticism. and take proper action. And not only I did it verbally, I read it I shared this with my family members, and even they were able to connect, and I was able to, it is self-reflection and realization. So from now, so thank you, my divine sir, that you brought this document, and it is really good. And I'm going to read it 110 times, or maybe take a Xerox and stick it to the wall and see it every now and then. And like because I read it in morning, so in the entire day, my day was like I had a few conflicts at professional life, and then suddenly when I realized that how much I was doing wrong, like I was comparing and I was criticizing so much. So that shift, I saw the possibility shift in me. So means especially the points what was mentioned here, right? When we compare ourselves, what exactly happens? So like low self-esteem, anxiety, depression, resentment, and all those stuffs. So it just made me realize, and I'm able to come out of it. I could feel it, sir. So feeling is the thing, and realizing by ourselves. If somebody would have told me this, I would have got annoyed and reacted. बट जब खुद से करके रियलाइज करके चेंज होने की कोशिश करते हैं तो वो वो हैप्पीनेस इज ऑन क्लाउड नाइन. तो I'll definitely remind myself again whenever I go into this situation. So this is like a guide, like a Bible, sir. Thank you, sir.
Wow, I'm so happy. I'm so proud of you. I'm also proud of me right now.
So because you are a divine person, you're a divine sir, you call divine angel, sir. We are divine angel students.
Wonderful.
And
You know, I have mentioned in that program document that one subscription is for the entire family, and I want all the members of your family should be a part of this wonderful workshop. It is mentioned that even when I received that energy exchange from you, I mentioned in that energy exchange response note also that it's for the whole family to attend this program.
hmm,
One
yes.
subscription for all. There's a purpose behind it. And if your whole family is in tune with you, everything will transform around you. You are actually creating a shield around you to protect yourself. And not only yourself, you are creating a shield around others in the family to protect them as well. It's like everybody's uh, what should I say that influence of fear, influence of support, a sphere of influence, and each of them vibrating at the same frequency, supremely high energy frequency. The whole family transforms, and that shows up outside. यार इनका पूरा परिवार ही बदल गया यार क्या करते हैं the way they talk
Because
the way
I
they
used to
it's completely
always see like if any office ka jhanjat, it was in my mind. It used to see on my face. So when I come home, that used to reflect. तो मेरी वजह से I was disappointing others after coming back home. तो वो important है sir, that thing. Mm,
and you know
Unknowingly, unconsciously, though I means usually what we do if our temper is not proper, we sit quiet and that keeps roaming in our head. We cannot express and it multiplies. But when we are channelized like this guide, so we can be on track. Again, this will
I
not repeat.
I
It will not
can
repeat.
I can it's all about I me my myself.
No, I always forget that. I
Yeah, whenever you say we, it goes out of you. It goes everywhere else other than you. It doesn't impact you anyway.
this consciousness. Okay. Oh, okay.
NLP in action. It has to be in action, otherwise it's not going to work. Super, supreme. Yeah, Gopal.
Good evening, Benake ji, Kapil ji, Ankita.
Yes, sir.
आज बड़े हो गया things what I have planned, most of the things are, I think, they're under control. Progress हो रहा है. Not my personal, everything in related to. अभी तो मुझे गाँव जाना है, इसके लिए I thought I have to make myself free. So a lot of things are coming now, last moment. That is the issue. ऐसा हो रहा है अभी. ठीक है, I can solve them. I have no issue. I can come out of that. That much I am confident.
Your team and your tea, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Cool, super.
Sir, one
First of all,
realization.
yeah.
See, we want everything around us to change, and
I
which will
want
make us.
or if we
I
want.
want around me to change and happy thing to happen. I mean, stability around and peace. But if I'm only not within that, how it will not be correct to expect things to change. No.
Hmm.
So
It
bringing
will
that
either
shift
be.
by
Yeah, carry on.
bringing that shift by ourselves, it is not easy for me, at least. Means I will read positive quotes, I will uh, listen positive things, but when it comes to action on that specific anger moment, everything vanishes for me. But
Who is saying this? Who is saying this right now?
it used to vanish. uh, Personal experience, sir.
Who is saying this right now?
I'm only telling.
So you're creating it. Tathastu. No wonder.
You should not speak also then. I mean, you should not recall also those things
I
to tell
don't.
someone.
इतना दिमाग मेरा नहीं है, तो मैं कैसे बताऊं whether it should or not.
Sir, sir, are you kidding me?
मेरे दिमाग में खाली 3 शब्द घूमते हैं, जस्ट डू इट, और कुछ सोचता ही नहीं.
अच्छा.
अगर ये करने का तो करो, नहीं करने का तो मत करो, कुछ और
मत
करो.
करो.
मत करो नहीं हो सकता, क्योंकि उस टाइम पे कुछ ना कुछ करना होता है. बिकॉज यू कैनॉट अचीव, मत करो. यू कैनॉट अकम्प्लिश, मत करो. तो यू ओनली अकम्प्लिश करो. जो भी उस टाइम पे करना मुनासिब लगता है वही करो, बट डू समथिंग सो दैट यू डोंट नीड टू डू अदर थिंग. Most of the time we fail to do things because we focus on what not to do, and you cannot do something which you don't want to do. You can always do something which you want to do. You are confusing your subconscious mind that what not to do. Now it is wondering, if I have nothing to, then what can I do now? Yeah, don't confuse yourself unnecessarily. It doesn't make any sense. Better you tell your subconscious what to do. If you want to avoid this, then tell it what to do now. Avoid करने के बाद करना क्या है? If you don't leave that, then the subconscious wonders what to do now, and that at that moment all these crap thoughts comes in. The things vanish. ये वो काम नहीं करता. कैसे काम करेगा? तुमने काम करने कुछ बोला है?
So right thought आना तो चाहिए उस time खुद
Hey,
से.
you are telling this and now it is wondering what is the right thought. Now if it is not
हाँ,
coming, let whatever thought come in.
वैसा ही होता ना सर.
Yeah, ऐसा होता है. तो that is why you are in this program. अब प्रोग्राम में रह के भी अगर यही करोगे तो अब क्या फायदा? फिर कल से छोड़ दो. There is no point.
नहीं सर, वो तो नहीं होगा.
So ask yourself that what is important for you right now. what can I do which is important for me right now? If you can create certain things which like for that you don't need to take any decision. Like when you're in such situations, what do I do now? You can create some default activities. One of the activities could be reading a book. One of the activities. That's what I do. So at any point of time, if I get into that state that what do I do now? The first thing that I do is I take that book. कोई भी हाथ के आसपास कोई किताब मिल जाए, I just take that book and start reading it from whichever page it is there. If I don't have a book, now with God's grace, there are so many people there sharing so many books in so many WhatsApp groups. So I just open one of the WhatsApp group. उसमें से कोई ना कोई PDF फाइल किसी न किसी किताब का मिल ही जाता है. I just open that book and then I just do a ramble kind of thing. Whichever page it stops, वहां पे जाके पढ़ना शुरू करता हूँ. ऐसा नहीं कि PDF फाइल खोला और पढ़ना शुरू कर दिया. No, I just open the PDF file and I just do a gamble. एक बार अगर तक एक बार में नहीं हुआ 3-4 बार करता हूँ खट 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 खट, so that whenever it stops, wherever it stops, that is the page I start reading. तो क्या हुआ, I played with my mind, I was tricked my mind, consciously I tricked my mind. So the moment I tricked that mind doing this 3 times 4 times, it forgot everything which it was thinking at that point of time, and it focuses on that. Okay, let me wait, कहाँ रुकेगा कहाँ रुकेगा कहाँ रुकेगा, यहाँ रुक के चलिए यहाँ से पढ़ना शुरू. The whole thing vanishes. So whatever is important for me, those things show up, and whatever is not important for me, they vanish. Okay? So trick the game, trick the brain. We'll do a wonderful study this evening. Good evening, Sandeep. Good to see you. Sandeep, how was your last 23 hours before we go ahead? We'll take a snapshot of it. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, it was actually normal.
Mhm.
Can't
Okay.
think of something to share.
Okay. Did you consciously worked on those 5 C's that we discussed yesterday?
Yeah, I got through them. Yeah, I was focusing on that.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. How much money you think if you put at stake is will force you to do certain actions?
It depends upon the action, probably.
No, it won't depend on the action. You just need to put some money at stake, and then whatever you are asked to do, you'll do, because you know that only if I do this, I'll get this money back. So how much is that money? How much that number?
You're putting me in a spot. Yeah.
You know, because when you invest that money, then you will be a producer of your movie. Apna paisa lag gaya na. Now you'll focus on the script. Now you'll focus on the direction. Now you'll focus on the action. Everything you focus on, because this movie has to be hit. Otherwise, my money is gone.
No, I am getting the message. I'm getting what the point you're trying to say.
Okay, we'll see.
But
If you get it, you will be able to ride the bicycle. Otherwise, you will be in a knowing, understanding, and realization zone, and you will keep on struggling with riding the bicycle. Let's see. All right, good. So let's take a photo. Let's take our snapshot. Let's take our attendance. And we'll have a wonderful session tonight, I promise you. So all the angels are camera. How many of you believe that you are a divine angel? No शक, कोई शक नहीं है, जरा सा भी शक नहीं है. All right, so let's smile away. So here we go. Look at the camera, keep your eyes wide open, no blinkering, no flickering, nothing. And let's count 1, 2, 3. Superb, superb, superb. Great going angels. क्या बात है यार. अरे मैंने अपना व्हाट्सएप ही बंद कर दिया. Okay. So okay, before we start the session, let me ask you this wonderful question. How much time is important for you? Like what importance you give the time that you have in your hand?
The time is everything.
No, that's a vague answer. It is a useless answer.
Oh, wow. No.
When you say time is everything, you are actually telling her time is nothing.
Sir, time is important, everything, because tomorrow, now, the previous 5 minutes what I have, I'll not get it in next 5 minutes. The time is gone. So I'm telling that time is everything for me. So
Okay.
if money is lost, at least we can gain it again. But time is lost, we can't even get it.
By the way, every time you are using the word we, you are already losing
I
that time.
know. For me, if I lose time, I lose.
Okay. Okay. Who else? Who else? Who else? I just want each one of you to give this answer. Think about it. Think for 15-20 seconds, and then you just say it verbally that this is what time is for you.
When I look at my life, I know clearly that, I have already spent a huge amount of time on planet Earth. And the time the effective amount of time that's left now is very less. And this feeling is very deep in my heart now that the only valuable thing I have is time, the most precious thing. But still, I am not uh, uh, giving the real value to the time in my day-to-day life, even though the feeling is there, the understanding is there. So that's where I am.
Okay. Interesting. So what it is for you, Gopal?
Yeah, whatever Kapil, I cannot explain it in the what I call the words explained by Kapil, but still, yes, my whatever I spent during on this earth till now, and what I'll be left over, that is much less. And even today also, right from morning till now, whatever time I have spent, that is much more than what is left over for today, being the best of the remaining time is the best of available lifetime for me.
Okay, interesting. So what is it for you, Sandeep?
It is the most precious resource I have on my hand, at my disposal.
Okay, wonderful. All right, so see, whether it is 50 years or 50 seconds, whether it is 70 years or 70 seconds, whatever was there in the past is all the same. It really doesn't matter. What is important is what's going to happen now onwards. That matters. Okay, so come out of this limiting belief right now. Don't wait for it to happen 5 minutes later or 2 minutes later or tomorrow morning. Whatever has gone has gone. Don't bring it back into your future. 50 years, 60 years, 70 years I wasted. It didn't work for me. I didn't pay attention to मुझे ये करना चाहिए था, नहीं किया. Whatever you're talking about your past is useless for you. It's not going to help you anyway. It's not going to contribute in your development or on your journey that you are going to cover for the rest of your lifetime. It is not going to contribute anyway. No way, no possibility. Even your experiences are useless. Because they were there and you have no access to them. So even thinking about them is also useless. You're wasting your time, money, energy, effort, sab kuch. Every time you're thinking about your past. Even if it happened 1 minute ago. You can't get it back. बहुत कठिन रियलिटी है, लेकिन यही रियलिटी है. You know, my father sometimes used to give me two choices. Okay. The first choice was either you do it. And the second choice was do whatever was there in the choice number one. So you choose which one you want to do. And life is all about that. Take it or you take it. You know, take it or you take it. Because whatever is happening in your life, whether you take it or you don't take it, it is still happening in your life. And you are still taking it. You have no choice. You're not left with any choice. The breath that you are taking right now, you have no choice but to take it. Unless you choose not to take it. But even if you choose not to take it, it still stays there with you. Something is there inside, which is taking care of you. Maybe it can take care of you for some time. After that, it won't. So life only gives you one choice. Either take it or take it. Actually, there is no other choice. If it rains, it will rain whether you carry an umbrella or not. It really doesn't matter. Right? Good. So let's get into tonight's session and I'll share a document and we'll read it together. Though I will be doing the reading part verbally, you will be doing the reading part visually. So here we go. Cool. So you can see it, right? All of you?
Your time, your life.
Exactly. So read it, my time, my life. Master my time to create time for myself. How about that? So I will say you, you, you. You have to listen as me, me, me. Okay, so here we go. Your time, your life. Master your time to create time for yourself. Excellence is doing ordinary things extraordinary well. So this is actually an ordinary thing. Mastering your time is an ordinary thing. However, if you do it extraordinarily well, like doing that little extra, extra means just a little more. It's not a huge thing. Little more extra. You can master your time to create time for yourself. So the whole objective of this session is to create time for myself. Okay, so here we go. I always express my thanks to this guy, John Gardner. Your time is more valuable than your money. You can get more money, but you cannot get more time. Time is your most precious asset. Once it's gone, you can't get it back. Yet, ironically, so many of us waste it like anything, letting hours, sometimes even days, slip by on things that just don't matter. You know? Time is everything. You're listening what I'm saying, right? Letting hours, sometimes even days, slip by on things that just don't matter. Imagine what you could accomplish if you took control of every minute, every hour, and leverage it with purpose. This isn't just about getting more done, it's about shaping a life of meaning, progress, and success. Listen to this carefully. When I was preparing this document, I was only writing it, and Goddess Saraswati was giving me the message. Okay, so these are not my message, whatever I've written here. It was all given to me by Goddess Saraswati. So imagine what you could accomplish if you could took control of every minute, every hour, and leverage it with purpose. This isn't just about getting more done. It's about shaping a life of meaning, progress, and success. Let me assure you, the steps to create 2 extra hours per day. So what is going to happen now? What is going to happen now after tonight's session? You are going to get at least 2 extra hours from tomorrow morning. Every day. I promise you. So pay full attention as we go through this session. Your 15 minutes of attention can give you an extra 2 hours every day from tomorrow onwards. Till you breathe your last. Okay. So now you can choose how long you want to live. You will get that into 2 extra time for yourself. Let me assure you, the steps to create 2 extra hours per day after day, month after month, are quite simple, yet they are supremely powerful. Okay. Step 1. Value your time like a treasure of your lifetime. Listen, invest your time, energy, attention, money, and your thoughts, emotions, and actions on priorities that move you closer to your goals, cutting out distractions that steal your attention away. Act with urgency and stay organized. Working on your daily list of activities that matter to you most on your journey towards infinite excellence. Learning to say no and prioritizing key activities will help you keep your energy levels exceptionally high, to your surprise, naturally. I'm talking about naturally. You don't need to work hard to experience that. It will happen naturally. Visualize yourself in control of your time, succeeding at each task with purpose and focus. When you do this, you not only master your time, you also start mastering your life. How many of you notice or feel like you're busy all day and yet nothing really changes? You go through the emotions, going places, meeting people, checking emails, scrolling messages on phone, chatting unnecessarily, responding to almost every little request just to keep yourself busy. Ask yourself honestly at the end of the day, did you find your today, yesterday, or the day before supremely productive? Did you move one step closer to the life you want, or did you just spend another day spinning your wheels? Let me tell you, my dear angels, if you are not careful, these are the time traps that are eating up your entire life. The world is full of distractions, and if you don't make a choice to guard your time, those distractions will steal it from you without you even noticing. A few minutes wasted here and there often turn into hours quickly. And during the course of the day, these distractive and destructive elements of life inevitably turn into more than a couple of hours of wastage of your precious time. The time that you are awake and active till you go to bed at night. And thus, hours turn into days and days turn into years, and even before you discover it. Now just think about this. 2 hours a day equal to 60 hours a month. That is almost 2.5 days a month. That is 30 days a year. It's like 1 extra month every year. How about that? 13-month year. 13-month year, a year with 13 months. I promise you, tonight onwards, you are going to have it for yourself. You will have a 13th month every year. I know as you are looking back at your life now, it feels like just slipped away. You may be wondering, what did I actually do with all that time till date? And I also know this is the reality with quite a few of you who spend their day just getting by, just staying busy. You are living in a cycle of doing, day in and day out, without actually progressing. You know, think about that Koluka bell. It is circling around that Kolu without any progress. Okay, without actually progressing. Let me be straight with you, by the way. Time is more valuable than money. You can always make more money. You can earn it, spend it, save it, lose it, invest it, and earn it again. But time, once it's gone, it's gone. You don't get a second chance, you don't get a refund either. If you waste it or don't do anything productive, that time is lost forever. Look at the people who are living their lives that is a dream for you. They are the people who are achieving, progressing, and doing things that matter most to them. I can say with full confidence, they don't let time slip away anyway. They guard their time like it's gold because they know it is. They aren't wasting it on things that don't matter to them. They aren't letting distractions steal their dreams anyway. That's why they're ahead of the crowd. That's why they're on a winning streak. It's not because they have more hours than you, but because they understand and respect the value of every single minute in their life. Now let's play a game and challenge ourselves. This weekend, only for next 2 days. Okay, so you have an extra day, by the way, Friday. Track your entire day from start to finish. Write down everything you do, write it down when you handle someone else's issues and concerns that aren't even yours. Get caught up in a pointless conversation with someone. Scroll through your phone unnecessarily to kill time. I'm inviting you to actually take a note of it. Only for 2 days, you can include tomorrow also. It will be beneficial for if you do it for 3 days. You will get an average. I know it could be possible. It happens sometimes in my workshop when I share it with some people. They cry. You know, and I do a very deep meditation session where what happens, you come out of your body and you can actually see your body and you start crying over your dead body. And once you start seeing that, and a few minutes later, you discover that you are still alive because you are not that body, you are you. You again get into that body. And then you start living a second innings of your life on your own terms. Okay. So I would request you to behave with you not as your body, but as you. And behave with your body as a body. And do all these activities that I'm sharing with you. Track down, actually write down everything you do. Write it down when you handle someone else's issues and concerns that aren't even yours. Nothing wrong with that. The point is, you need to figure out how you spend your day. We don't get in the past, कल क्या हुआ था देखने की जरूरत नहीं है, कल से देखो, आज भी करने की जरूरत नहीं. Don't do it today, tonight. Only to start doing it from tomorrow. And by the way, this is about you, this is not about me. So you don't need to come back and tell me, Pinaki, I have done it. आज मैंने homework किया था. It's not a homework. It's a classwork. Real time, real life classwork. When you, as long as you are awake, you are in your class. It's not a homework, it's a classwork. Okay. Get caught up in a pointless conversation with someone. Scroll through your phone unnecessarily to kill time. Respond to WhatsApp posts and messages. Read a book or thought-provoking article. Watch or listen to a productive podcast. Meditate and write a journal or diary. Engage in physical activities. Spend time with family. Finally, at the end of each day, look at that list and ask yourself how much of this time was well spent, actually mattered, and spent in uplifting yourself and others. Okay. 2 घंटा मैं बहुत कम बता रहा हूँ आपको, इससे भी ज्यादा टाइम मिल जाएगा अपने लिए कल से. Now, and here is where you have to be ruthless, by the way. That's why I said it's a class, so it's not a homework. It's not an assignment. It's a deliverable. आपको deliver करना है. Okay. So, and here is where you have to be ruthless, completely ruthless, like nakedly ruthless with yourself. Only you have the right to see yourself naked. Others do not have it unless you give that right to them. So here you need to become that person with yourself, completely ruthless. Stop doing what doesn't matter. Get rid of things that are stealing your time without giving you anything in return. Strike off the distractions, the excuses, the small petty tasks that aren't moving you forward anyway. Start taking control of your time every single day. Start choosing to spend it on things that make you better, stronger, wiser, and take you closer to your goals, achievements, and dreams. If you don't start now, there will come a day when you look back and realize you spent your whole life just staying busy. You'll wonder why you let the most valuable thing you have, your time, just slip through your fingers. You will wish you had guarded it, used it wisely, and not let it drift away. Which you might be telling yourself right now, and that's why I'm saying, जो बीत गया वो बीत गया, जो gone, things which have gone has gone. You can still make it worth from right now onwards. Don't repeat it with all this new awareness which is coming to you right now. Don't repeat it, whatever you are repeating, before we get into this session. Okay, so first thing was this. Step 1 is value your time like a treasure of your lifetime. This is step 1, to create those extra 2 hours. Let's come to the step 2 now. Step 2 is guard your time. Let me remind you again, the world is full of distractions, and if you don't make any attempt to guard your time, those distractions will steal it from you without you even noticing. My dear angels, make your every minute count. Use your time like it's the most precious thing you own, because it is indeed priceless and exquisite. And when you do that, you'll start to see how powerful time can be when you consciously leverage your time to your benefit. When you make your time work for you and not against you, take my words, Every hour you invest your time, energy, attention, and money, and your thoughts, emotions, and actions for yourself, nothing can stop you from moving you closer to the life you want for yourself. Okay, and this is my most favorite step, step number 3. I think all of you can read it. All right.
All right, sir.
So either you can say something or you can keep quiet and munch your words, munch your thoughts, and get started on your journey of second innings from tomorrow onwards. हमें रॉकेट लॉन्च करना है ना? रॉकेट लॉन्च करने के लिए बहुत ऊर्जा चाहिए और उसको लाइट भी रखना है, हल्का भी रखना है. All the mathematics has to be in the right place. All the calculations has to be in the right place. So that when you lift off, it should not come back on Earth. It should cross the escape velocity. Okay. I've already shared all these wisdoms of nuggets with each one of you over last few weeks. इसका ना पूरा इस्तेमाल करो, ऐसे इस्तेमाल करो कि मैं क्या बताऊं, रूथलेसली इस्तेमाल करो अपने. You have to be ruthless with you know, you actually have no choice. Nobody will do it for you unless you do it for yourself. Right? So let's stop here. You don't need to share anything, no feedback, no aha moments, no insights. Stay with yourself, stay with this thought. I'll share the recordings as soon as it is available, and I will also share this document. All right. So that's it for tonight. Make your life count. I'm not saying make your life amazing or happy or anything like that. Make your life count. Make your existence count. लोगों को पता चले कि आप एग्जिस्ट करते हो. So that when you don't exist, they can even say कि आप exist करते थे. It's like if I don't exist, I know that you will say पिनाकी exist करता था. पिनाकी ने मुझे मेरे जिंदगी में इतना कुछ चेंज करके गया. Because of him, I'm a different person today. Make your life count. Be the same person such that it counts. And उसके लिए starting point ये है कि you start counting yourself without any doubt. Right? Good night.